Okay, it's Mr. Hanley here, and I'm going to show you guys how to do some JUnit testing with the existing classes. We're going to go in, make sure that our libraries are set up. Going to go to Project Properties, and I'm going to hit Libraries, and want to make sure under here that we don't have JUnit 5, because that's not going to work with Java Ant and NetBeans. Just won't work. So under compile tests, if you have anything that says JUnit 5 over here, you got to get rid of it. I'm going to come under compile and then the class path. I'm going to say add library, and I'm going to pick up Hamcrest, and I'm going to pick up another library called JUnit 4. Like I said, 5 will work, but there's a lot of things you have to do to get it to work, and it's not very straightforward. Take our car class, make a new file. We're not going to make a Java file, we're going to make a JUnit test. I'm going to call it car test 3 because I've made a bunch of these already. Whoops, car test 3. It's not going to show up in the source, it's actually going to show up down here where it says test packages. So it's kind of separated from the source, and it's going to throw you into here. If you see the words Jupyter at the imports, that means you're under JUnit 5. You don't want that, so you're going to have to start over again. Whoops, a little misspelling. Got some setup and teardowns. That's if you have more elaborate setup. If you want to set up a whole a whole bunch of data before you do your test, that's fine. We don't really need that. We just need @test. For every test we're going to run. Really only need one test the car class. That registered as a test inside of the JUnit system. Public void car test. That's all. And then you just make a car. Should have a 1R constructor. And we assert equals. This is the JUnit method to check to see if things are working. If you say assert equals 30 and then you get the efficiency of the car, that's what you're supposed to pass in the 1R constructor. Because it's a double, we're going to need a tolerance, how much we're allowed to be off by. Right click, run the file, and we should see green, passed the test, because my car class should be working. It says test 1 finished successfully. Open test results window. Alright, my test result window is showing up at the bottom of the screen. Okay, test passed. You want to test the adding gas. Let's add 30 is a lot. 15 gallons of gas is possible. Another assert equals for how much gas is in the tank. Should have 15 gallons if we just added 15 gallons. Returns a double. We're going to need tolerance. I'm just using 1,000th each time. Right click, run file, and we should have our JUnit test working. Both test pass. We're going to drive the car. Let's say we drive at 120 miles. If we get 30 miles per gallon, we should burn up 4 gallons. Again, assert equals. That'll kind of set up our testing conditions. And we want to have 11 gallons of gas in the tank after driving. Okay, so we have to call our accessor and then use our tolerance. This is basic JUnit testing. I mean, I'm sure we can get really elaborate. Whoops, debug wasn't what I wanted. I'm sure you can get really elaborate with this type of stuff. I don't. I just do these basic math things. Thank you very much. And again, if you're a Macintosh person, you're going to have to go out and Google how to download those two jar files, Hamcrest and JUnit 412. So I believe we did that with Cal Vanderveer, who is a Mac person. I went over to his class, which I think is B2A maybe. Yeah. This GitHub right here, JUnit 4, download and install, right here is the JUnit ham crust. So you download these two files, save them on your computer, all right, and then you come back to NetBeans and you tell them, hey, buddy, you go to the properties of the project, and you say libraries, and you say add library, and you basically, or sorry, you might at that point say add jar folder. So when you say add jar folder, you can go find the zip file, excuse me, the jar file for those two, and you can add them in that way if it's not built into the system.